Like a bartender putting on a show, this street vendor's silky hand movements was what initially caught my attention. Easily decades of experience, I thought, as I walked past his dessert cart. It was putting on a show, serving up Vietnamese sweet soups to his customers. Curious, later came back, and over many rounds of desserts and a chat with Uncle Sir, my suspicions were confirmed. These were the motions of someone with decades of experience under his belt. Hello everyone, my name's Leighton. Welcome back to the Pho channel, coming to you from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. We're changing up the pace, talking Vietnamese sweet soups, better known as gia or Vietnamese desserts. You find them in various toppings in different syrups, served warm or over ice. I'll be sharing with you my experiences at 2 different sweet soup stands to give you a better understanding of this simple yet delicious dessert option, which more people ought to know about. Before we begin, a couple of announcements. The channel has officially hit 15,000 subs. Still growing organically, and I cannot thank you guys enough for your love and support. I strive to bring you a better content each video, and the next one's going to be epic. It's my 10 bowl challenge in the city is complete. It's mission accomplished. I came to Vietnam with the sole purpose of tasting the 10 best bowls of pho in this city, and it's been one hell of a journey, guys. Just chasing bowls across town and down back streets and hidden alleyways. It's been a trip of a lifetime, if I'm going to be honest, and I cannot wait to share with you my experiences and what I've learned. It's going to take me a few weeks to put that video together, but trust me, it's worth the wait. In other news, LSP orders are now back up and running and are moving up in the world with customized mailer bags. How good do these look? I've got a lot of orders going out this week. Minnesota, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, Canada, California, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Maine, Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania, and the list goes on. The third thing I want to say, a big thank you to Pho student Ken, a long-time subscriber from Washington State, for sending through these photos of his successful batch during the week, which he served to his family. I did have a laugh at his email and the way he signed off as Pho student Ken, which is original. Ken has now graduated to Blue Belt after following my pho recipe video. If you haven't seen it already, a link's going to be in the top info card above. If you're like me, every time I go to a Vietnamese restaurant, I always pair my meal with gia, with the tricolour dessert or the gia banh mo, easily the most recognizable Vietnamese sweet soup around the world. And since the popularity of the show Squid Games on Netflix, it's more commonly known as the traffic light dessert. My second favorite, a sambal luong, which is a herbal drink with seaweed in it. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, as I was about to discover. So the story begins. One evening, I was hungry, went for a walk around the block to find dinner, came across Uncle Sir's cart 50 meters down the road from my hotel in District 1. Wow, what's this? Oh, cool. I want to try it. Bookmarked it for the return leg. If I haven't said it already, I'll say it again. Vietnam's a foodie's paradise. Within a block of my hotel, 50 different stores you can eat at. We ended up at this store which sold fried rice, and I was just really tired from walking, and we settled here because it was drawing a huge crowd, which is always a good sign that the food here is good. This is a street side store selling fried rice cooked on what looked like a cast iron flat griddle that resembled more like your paella pan. we ordered fried rice with bò bít tết, which means beef steaks. It's basically fried rice with diced beef cubes or bò luk lak. Now, the fried rice had the characteristic from the seasoned pan, which is very nice. The beef, to my surprise, was tender. It wasn't tough like old boots, which was my experience the day before when I had a bò nia. Very nice, this place. I do recommend them. So on the return leg, we stopped by Uncle Sern's cart. No menu. Ordered a few different desserts. I don't even remember what I ordered, but the syrup was the highlight. To my amazement, it was not sweet, which is how I like it. And this single-handedly changed the enjoyment of the desserts because too many places make their desserts too sweet. But you find a growing trend of stores are opting for the less sugar option, which is similar to bubble tea stores when you order your gong cha and they ask you whether you want half sugar or less sugar. And things got a little hazy. I went through the entire menu taste testing. And yes, I went a little overboard.
Đó là trái trứng nè. Weird đúng không?
Nó hơi tự như là thịt kho.
Đúng rồi.
What the hell?
Sao cái màn hình nó thấp rồi?
Yeah, this is weird.
Perhaps the most intriguing dessert was this black egg, trứng đen, served in a sugar syrup over ice. It wasn't what I thought it'd be. It tasted exactly like a boiled egg. And it reminded me of thịt kho tàu, which is caramelized pork with egg. It was savory, mixed with the sweetness from the syrup, which was a weird pairing. I didn't like it. The other desserts were highly enjoyable. The other thing I liked was the design of the cart. It's ingenious. As a restaurateur, I'm always on the lookout at other people's setup. This allows the customer to sit up close and personal, just like at a bar. I had a chance to chat with Uncle Sern. His family's been doing this for 60 plus years, over 2 generations. He's the only one left. His brothers and sisters have all made it to America or Canada. But before you start feeling sorry for Uncle Sern and his one-man show, don't be fooled. The profitability on chè is enormous. Vietnamese call it lai. It's huge margins, and the desserts set you back 25 to 30,000 dong, or under $2 AUD, or about $1.20 USD. But be warned, 1 cup is never enough. 6 cups and 200,000 dong later, they add up fast, paying for Uncle Sern's recent trip to Australia as he showed me his holiday snaps. So in other words, he's not doing too bad for himself.
Người Tây có hay ăn chè không? Hay là họ không biết? Đây là phải có người Việt Nam dẫn nó mới biết. Đây không biết ăn cái này. Người Á Châu ăn nhiều. Để con giấy cho người Á Châu ăn nhiều.
I just want to say a big thank you to Uncle Sern. He runs his cart on Nguyen Thai Binh in District 1. Do check him out next time you're visiting. The second store that I visited was a day later. This was opposite the fried rice store. I came back after my surgery and it looks more like your typical street store. Okay, you got your tables and chairs, which are very tiny, scattered around the cart. This was set in the laneway, which I sat in, and they actually had a menu and expect 25,000 or about $1.50 per chen or per tiny bowl. But again, I went overboard, slammed 4 desserts. It's very deceiving. The serves are tiny, but they add up quick. That rounds out today's video showcasing Vietnamese sweet soups in Vietnam. Drop me a comment on your favorite chè. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out immensely. Peace out.
Cái loại này là không đường, loại này là đường trắng, loại này là đường chảy, loại này là không nhân.
Oh wow.